How's it going, Rackle viewers, and welcome to part 2 of this session of the Esterisle Cartography Guild Dungeons & Dragons 5e Grim Rules Homebrew. That I'm not DMing. That actually sounded kind of weird the way I said it, strangely enough. Okay, that all said. Let's go ahead and rejoin the Discord. See if anyone else is back. Hello.
Hello.
There we are.
Hello.
There are people.
There are people.
Oh, perfect. Cyberpunk just finished updating. I actually turned that off now.
I really need a new graphics card. The 5 minutes that I played, it did not run smooth.
I mean, it is a pretty taxing game from when I looked at the even minimum specs.
Yeah, but I thought on high I'd be able to run it, but it didn't seem like it was a smooth gameplay.
Strange.
Like, I guess I have to. I don't want to lower it, but I guess I'm gonna have to.
About to say, I mean, the options you have none.
Until I can get that sweet 3060 Ti, I'll play it on whatever goddamn settings I have to.
I'm gonna try to aim for the 3080 Ti.
I will.
Hopefully I can get my hands on it and it doesn't get sold out by every botter there is.
Yeah, God, scalpers have been just have a hard on lately for shit. God damn.
They've gotten good at that bot stuff.
Yeah, not even that though. They're actually running some like straight up Fast and the Furious bullshit fucking hit and runs on some transports too, apparently for like the PS5s. Like it's gotten stupid.
Yep.
It's actually kind of impressive. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys are going so hard just to what? Per every console they freaking sell it for anywhere between double to triple, so what? Anywhere between 500, 600 or $1,000 a pop on each one?
I feel like at that point people just won't be able to afford it.
Other than the really stupid ones that actually, for whatever reason, just have that amount of money to burn and don't mind possibly being sent a piece of concrete. Which is another thing people have been finding in their boxes lately.
Yeah.
And some always so hesitant to buy stuff like on eBay or whatever.
I refuse to even try. Like, I'm honestly, I want a PS5, but honestly, at this point, everything I own that I would want on PS5 is already going to be automatically upgraded to the PS5 versions. So I'm literally not that worried about it. Eventually, all this shit will calm down. It might still be kind of hard to get a hold of one, even later on, like in February when I'm planning. But
Yeah.
it'll be at least possible. I feel like it's going to be kind of like trying to get a Wii. That was fun. I remember my first
That was
Wii.
just people buying it though, so at least it felt better. It's like someone else already got it. This is like it's a dozen assholes.
Dozen assholes that want to make a fucking extra $500,000.
Yeah.
And you got the jackasses like on eBay or something that are actually like selling for the legit pricing, but they're literally selling a photocopied image of the damn thing. And even say so in the description, and people aren't even reading it. It's like, I just feel like that's dirty as fuck. Like, you gotta be such a freaking dick just to even think about doing it that way. Or a genius.
I'm not saying that scalpers should be robbed. I'm just saying I wouldn't feel bad if it happened.
Some have been, dude. And it's funny reading those stories. It really is. There's one guy that was on Twitter and legit was bragging about how many PS5 consoles he had that he had scalped and planned on selling. Someone else on Twitter actually started posting on that about how he found his address through doxing, actually fucking was at his house, robbed his ass. It was fucking beautiful.
Not gonna say I feel bad for him.
Ain't no one feel bad for that, man. We all applaud and we all laugh.
Are we all back?
Yes. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Alright, let me swap my screen back, man. There we go.
We can see. Is Matthew here?
He put in the chat that he was. 3 times.
Really? Oh. Yes, yes. I'll wait for one more, just because. 4 times. Awesome. Very good. In that case, a little more of a while passes. Finally, the last batch of guests arrive at the gala. In through the door comes a very large tabaxi man. What happened? Okay, that's what happened. I mean, he is
The white
just
paper.
absolutely fucking ripped. He has this silver crown atop this brilliant mane that just goes all the way down to like mid-chest. He's dressed in a very regal coat, open and without a shirt underneath. Though fully clothed from the waist down, he's not a savage. He is joined by 3 rather suggestively dressed tabaxi women who all seem infatuated with him.
Oh,
The
God.
announcer cries out, King Claws of Iron of Renault and his 3 concubines touch like lightning, burns with passion, and dreams of gold.
Jesus Christ.
I hate
These are
saying
your
she's
people,
gold, digger.
What's she messing up, bro?
Yeah, don't say that. YouTube.
He wastes no time moving to the dining hall, picking up some wine along the way there, and just laughing very loudly with his concubines.
He's living his best life.
Yes, I am a cat man.
The power he has.
My name
is a
is
cat,
Ironclaw, and these are my beaches.
He's
Cat girls are not ruining this guy's life.
That's just objectively. I mean, he's a pretty happy fucker, honestly.
Quite
Literally.
literally.
Choice of words.
I know what I said.
We know.
All right, Sen, what are you up to?
Yeah, buddy system. Sen's gonna go find Gwydion and just make sure he's safe.
Well, well, actually, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Grand Inquisitor is there. Cat, what are you doing?
Laughing with his concubines. You already said that.
Like, she's right where my mouse goes, and it's making it very hard for me to do anything.
She is a cow. She wants the mouse.
She wants the mouse.
It's evolution.
All right, so... Well, I guess if you're going to go wherever Gwydion is, first we need to know where Gwydion is.
It appears that he's in the foyer.
Right, but it's not his turn yet, so... You know what I mean?
So I haven't moved.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I guess... Like, generally speaking, like, this is where you were for, like, the previous hour, but now it starts to, like, you know, do some shit, right?
So I will go where he is, and if he is too close to the Grand Inquisitor, I'll be within eyeshot of Gwydion.
Okay.
Also known as within spell shot of him.
Okay, what spell are you gonna shoot him with?
of
I
them.
feel like 60 feet's a good range.
Alright. You stay 60 feet away from Gwydion at all times, just in case you need to...
Counter spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in case you need to counterspell him. Perfect. Anything in particular other than that?
No, I think in Sen's mind something's going to happen, so she's going to try to protect her party.
Alright. Lucian.
Is this just a maze in the garden?
Yeah, it's a hedge maze.
Cool, let's go explore the hedge maze.
Oh god.
All right.
God, I wish I could be Lucian.
Lucian's
Make him-
just having a good time.
All right. So you spend the next hour. You go into the hedge maze. Make an investigation check.
Yep. That's a 15. Not so bad.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's relatively easy. You eventually, over the course of that hour, get to the center of the hedge maze, and there's like a nice little fountain there with like places to sit. It's a very nice and relaxing place. But then you realize that you need to be able to get back. Could you make me another one?
19, so get destroyed.
I mean, you've been here before. What could have possibly happened, right?
Yeah,
I'm getting flashbacks!
it's fine. It's fine.
Didn't Kurdish get lost in the hedge maze and literally bulldoze his way out?
You're there
I
telling
believe
how to
that
find
is
them.
the case. Jordan.
And it was this day Dion discovered he was truly favored by gods. For within gullet of great serpent, he felt a presence. And with this presence, erupted from Dion great power. And I have cooked great serpent literally from inside out, and proceeded, as is only fashion that came to mind, eat my way from its gullet.
Check.
I'm gonna assume you said performance check.
Yep.
Come on, baby. I clicked the button. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh, you've lost him.
Like, at this point, you're too drunk, and you're just, like, slurring your words, and, like, everyone just sort of like, alright, yeah, this is the end of this, you know, we've got our fun out of it, and everyone begins to just, like, disperse from around you.
I almost want to do something in hopes of getting another one, just to hope to try to win the crowd back, seeing them leave. I'm debating if that would be a good idea, though. You know what? Yes. At seeing the crowd slowly do this, but it's like, no, it's true! Dion will show you! I pick up a fucking turkey. And I hold it above my head. And I start roaring in a furious rage. And when I do, lightning fires from around me and just immediately obliterates the chicken. Turkey, whatever. I'm pretty sure a dead bird can't successfully make a dexterity saving throw against lightning.
Yeah, no. Make a dexterity check.
Oh, I have to make one? Okay. That's a thing I can see, so I have advantage, because I have that, right? Is that a thing I have?
It's just
this
a
low?
check, not a saving throw.
Oh, it's just a check. Okay. 13.
I mean, you have the wherewithal to not, shoot errant lightning at places.
That's only within 10 feet of me.
Unfortunately, although the turkey is only within 10 feet of you, the shrapnel from it is not. The chicken the turkey explodes into just masses of meat that just, splatter across the room, just, sending bits and pieces. And although it does draw a bit of a crowd, there are more than one angry noble, just with a now covered in turkey, displeased by your actions.
I don't give a fuck. I want to tell a great tale and show off. I did my bit.
You did your bit. Gwydion, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Ah, fuck. Shit.
I wanted to do that for so long.
I mean, I guess, now would be such a great opportunity to, fuck with people, but I don't know. I think I need to be a good boy, and also I didn't prepare my illusion spells today for some fucking reason. I didn't do that. I think I would have done that, today of all days, but I just forgot. So.
You know what? I think I might need a fireball for this gala. Illusion? Insight?
No, I
Nah.
didn't even prepare that. I just didn't look at my spells. I just had what I had before. So remove curse, blah blah blah. I feel like I had something I was gonna do, but
Hmm. Discord again. I wish I knew what was doing that. I fixed the hiccup problem, but the frickin' Discord drop keeps happening. I don't know what the hell's causing that, and my apologies for that, Radical viewers. I legit, if I knew what was doing that, I would fix it. Happens randomly, though, so I can't catch it.
I mean, you go up to Tobias. You see him just calmly sitting in a meditative stance on one of the benches along the hedges.
Logan Tobias, Moonseer. How would you prefer that I refer to you exactly? You seem to be a man of important stature.
Rector would be the most formal, I suppose.
This is a formal occasion, Rector. If you don't mind, I was going to ask more about what you knew about Gwynedd, my grandmother, since she was from Vale, and you brought this up to me. It seemed as if you may have known her.
Not personally, but I have heard many tales from her. Of her from various more first-hand sources.
Who might these sources have been?
The previous rector and a few of my old teachers. It may not look into it. It hasn't been very long since I was elected the new rector by the priesthood. A few decades or so. From what I understand, she didn't take well to magic, so she did more sailing. It seems to have done her well.
Well, I decided why not have both.
I suppose so.
Well, if any of these sources that you mentioned are around and I can talk to them, I would certainly stop by and do so on my journey to Vale, which is going to be coming sooner rather than later.
Perhaps I could introduce you to someone. I suppose when you visit, I will. I'll show you around.
That would be just lovely. I would love to get to know the rector of Vale better, and I'm not much of a I'm not a man at a very high status, of course, but well, one day I certainly hope to be, and it would help friends in high places.
You've already found yourself at one of these events, so it seems you two are doing well for yourself.
Seem to have made the right friends, it would seem.
It would seem. He just smiles at you. Now, if you would not mind too terribly, I would like to get back to meditating.
Oh, apologies, I didn't recognize that you were doing so. Yes, I will.
It's quite all right.
Gordian bows and steps back.
Right. Heinrich,
Yeah?
what you doing?
I don't know. Every attempt at gunpowder has failed drastically. I may have made matters worse. I mean, the only one left that I haven't spoken to was the Doge himself.
Oh no. No. Oh god, no.
I doubt anything's gonna happen from that. I have no reason to talk to really anyone else. Other than just
Let's just
fuck with
invade.
people. Huh?
Let's just invade the other country.
Eh,
It sounds like a maybe.
fuck it. Let me talk to the Doge. Where's he at? Still talking to Cesar Ramon?
Yeah. I mean, they've been sort of keeping a conversation going for a little bit. I'm gonna say just like, you know, after the Doge had gone off with Sin, you struck up a conversation with Cesare, and then the Doge returned, and then you can have that conversation with him.
It'll be a little weird if Cesar is still there, though. Fuck it. No, I'm just gonna fuck with people. I don't want to fuck up things too much politically.
I mean, they do seem to be having a conversation, so there could still be a chance for eavesdropping.
But you said this is the final round of this?
Yep.
Fuck it. I walk up to them.
All right.
I address the Doge first. See, have I shown you my pickled jar of tentacle?
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Yes, I about an hour ago I walked that way as you were approaching me, but now I come back this way to talk.
Right. And who invited you?
Wow!
Who invited me? Was it the guild leader, right?
No.
It was Elron.
It was
Oh, right. Jesus. A highly respectable individual who shall go unnamed. But listen, that is
right. Guard.
Elron. It's Elron. It's
Throw this
Elron.
man out.
It's Elron. Hello.
And this way, the guard
Bye,
have
Heinrich.
already swarmed around you.
Okay, well, fine. Before the guards walk up to me, I'll just cast darkness on myself and just walk out on my own accord.
Gasp from across the barroom as this sphere of darkness just appears out of nowhere and begins running out of the.
As I'm walking out, I find each and every one of you and just telepathically say, "I fucked up. I shall wait outside."
You motherfucker.
Fuck.
Holy crap, Dorn hears voice of God! Speak
Cloud
to
room.
me, Storm! Give me your blessing. Why did you
tell
tell me to speak to the zealot dwarf?
Darkness, escape from the gun.
For me.
Fucking God, dude. Wow. Okay, I legit thought the
And
dwarf
this is
barbarian.
why you don't ask the Doge just if he wants to see your pickled jar.
I mean, how often do these people see such a thing?
Honestly, you don't want the answer to that.
Honestly, I kind of do.
Oh man.
Okay, I legit thought Jorn was gonna get thrown out well before anybody else. What the fuck?
You're entertainment at this point. Heinrich is just making people uncomfortable.
Fair.
Well, who else does not do good in social interactions?
Jorn was great at him. Jorn's the closest thing I ever made to a bard.
Q.
Yeah, so I get the feeling that the Emperor was kind of moving out of the room as Q was trying to like tell him like, I'll make this gold bracelet into something for you. And
He wasn't really moving out of the room, but he did see some individuals he wanted to speak to over in that direction, away from,
the exploding turret.
Like, you guys ended the conversation, and then you were like, "Well, what? I make things."
I could imagine that King Claws of Iron and his concubines might have walked in around the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they come in like laughing and drinking, and like they're just like hanging off of his shoulders. Some literally.
Q's got this like need to like make something. Does that like crew have any finery on them?
They're barely wearing clothes.
Dorn approves.
Okay.
Like they're not indecent, but like like Claws of Iron has like just a coat on with like a bearing his chest. Other than that, like pants, and like his concubines are wearing like bare minimum attire.
Right. But are they wearing jewelry is what I'm getting at.
Some of the concubines, one of the concubines in particularly is wearing a lot of jewelry.
Nothing but jewels, actually.
I'm assuming Gold Digger. I mean, whatever her name was.
Dreams of Gold?
Yeah, Dreams of
that
Gold.
one.
Excellent. All right. So he'll approach the lady.
Okay.
Excuse
you as you approach, like Claws of Iron is just like on like a futon. You're not like one of the, what are they called? I guess a stofa. There we go.
Thank you.
He's just like arms spread out like across the entire thing, like these big fucking muscular ass arms. That two of the concubine, like one arm like around each, like one of the girls, and then another one like kind of draped across the top of it behind him, just like combing her fingers through his mane.
Oh god!
Man, I got.
Are they
this
purring?
great picture in my head for this.
Tell me they're
It's great.
purring.
Yeah, so he's gonna approach. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for an opportunity to ply my craft. Would either of you be interested in some sort of jewelry?
Jewelry, you say? And he just like downs the entire thing of wine. Just literally throws it across the room. Another! The servant
I like
rushes
him.
out.
I may want to talk to this one.
I knew that you would. He picks up the drink. What kind of jewelry are we talking about?
Well, you see, that's the very thing. I've got this bandolier here, this bracer, that's... Well, I'm not particularly fond of it, but I was looking for an opportunity to challenge myself of a different style. And I was curious if you would spare me an hour of your time as I made something for you.
Dreams, what do you say? I would like something to remember the occasion. Well, you heard her. Please.
And... Miss, what... Please you, I've It must be a similar size of this object.
I mean, you can already see, like, she has, like, 4 necklaces, and, like, she's got, like, probably about, like, 12 bracelets, like, across each arm. Earrings around her, like, her long cat-like ears. An anklet, please.
Would be a suitable size. And can you tell me, as I work on this, something about your culture? What's dear to you at home? And
the dearest thing to me is my king. And she just, like, you know, just one big stroke along the mane, and, like, he's into it.
okay, yeah. So Q's gonna use his channel.
Yeah, his channel divinity.
To work on this anklet, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a stylized, like, tabaxi claw.
Ooh.
And have it like be iron colored with like veins of gold and like golden nails. And of course, using the king for the likeness and a reference.
Yeah. Like, I mean, once it's done, like, you hand it over, and the king takes it. Excellent craftsmanship. A worthy gift. And she immediately takes it and just looks at it and just stops petting him and starts petting it. Just stares at the gold and the claws.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it takes Q an hour to do that, and so I imagine his channel divinity like summons an anvil out of
just
ethereal, like, golden metal or something, and he just kind of like hammers away, and like there's sparks that fly off, but they don't actually like burn anything. And
like, you probably draw in a little bit of a crowd as you're doing it. I mean, after all, what are they gonna do? Listen to fucking Jorn? Like, he's spouting bullshit. So
Damn.
Well, time to swap up the tails then. I got another one, don't worry.
In any case, they'll remember that for later. Heinrich, you're still in the ballroom.
I am? Okay.
You see something cool.
Okay.
You can see walking through the ballroom. No, actually, no. You're not in the. You're not in the fucking thing. You fucking. You ran away.
I left.
I forgot. Here, get out of here. Fuck off.
Hmm.
Oh!
Me too.
What's doing in there?
No one sees anything from the ballroom.
ah.
No one's in the foyer either.
Everyone decided to dick off to the freaking hedge maze.
Nobody
So many
sees
notes.
anything cool.
Colonel
No
Mustard.
longer-
I mean, I chose my place. I'm the drunken dwarf, therefore I am where the alcohol is.
While you are crafting this this anklet, the Dragon King approaches the King of Renault. Claws of Iron. It's been some time. Dragon blood. To what do I owe the pleasure? I noticed you took another concubine and decided it would be a travesty not to introduce myself. The Tabaxi man grins. Very well. This is Dreams of Gold. Apparently she's getting a lot of airtime. This was not expected for me. I wrote this note and that was it.
Excellent.
But now she's important. She's a tabby woman. She gets up from off his shoulder and holds out her hand to the Dragon King. It's a pleasure, sir. He smiles. The pleasure is mine. I'll tell you one thing. Claus. Your people certainly do know how to live, especially the nobility. I couldn't agree more, friend. Just, continues drinking and being adorned by women. You in the garden, all three of you, at this point, Lucian coming out of the hedge maze. So here's something you see. Sin, coming through the door into the garden, is the Grand Inquisitor.
Cool. Is he just walking in?
Funny.
Yeah, he's walking into the garden. He doesn't he seems to be walking toward the rector.
Cool. I will circumvent that entire area.
Not even
you could probably hide in the hedge maze.
Yo, where's my dumb friend Lucian? I'm gonna go find him and hide in the hedge maze.
Excuse the fuck me.
All right.
About to say, when it comes to dumb, I think the dwarf takes the cake for dumb.
In that case,
You're not friend though.
Ow.
Gwydion, you probably make sure that Sin gets into the hedge maze and just kind of keep an eye out.
Don't come back.
As the rector is admiring the garden, the Grand Inquisitor approaches. So, Rector, I don't suppose you've reconsidered disallowing us into your city? No, Martin, I have not. Tobias, I know we have a troubled history, but the people of Vale, our people, they stopped being your people when you kneeled before the Empire, Inquisitor. Do not think I am fooled by your act. Tell me, when exactly did you acquire your hatred for changelings? Was it before or after you were expelled? What exactly do you accuse me of, Moonseer? It doesn't matter here, old friend. But no. I will never allow your attempt to grab power to expand into Vale. And then the rector just walks off in a bit of a huff. Not while you live, old friend. At this point, the night's coming to a close, and you can already see a few of the guests are starting to leave. At this point, Sen, you receive a message from Ivara.
Yup.
It's time for the meeting. I'm afraid you'll need to come with me.
Okay.
Great timing.
Where exactly are you right now?
Meet me in the foyer.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will join.
Draw attention to
to
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else in the crew might not notice that Sin herself is missing. However, nothing lets on that something is going down. Ivara takes you to a small room where she brings her fingers together over her head and moves it down her body in a show, like undoing a zipper, revealing her natural form. Her curly blonde hair, 2 sets of horns atop her head, and wings out her back. Oh, that is much better. You're going to want to conceal your identity as well. Our organization is having a meeting. We aren't supposed to know who each other are, so we've also given ourselves code names. They've given you the name Mass. I am Blush.
Mask?
Yep.
Okay. I make myself look like the old man who sold me clothing, and I put on a nice outfit.
Putting on your new clothes, she pulls out 2 masks and hands one over to you. The masks themselves are wooden, but they're ornately crafted, and they have no face upon them.
Okay.
But as you put it on, you do notice that you can see through it. You enter the next room.
Mm-hmm.
It's lit very dimly, only by a handful of candles, and you are introduced to you're introduced to the group by their code names. Crown, a regal-looking man behind the mask, curly black hair and fine clothes. Lash, a dwarven man by the looks, balding on top, but still has, like a little bit of hair around the back, and like a bit of red beard comes from like behind the mask itself. Doc, who seems to be probably about half elf, judging by the size of the ears, dressed in relatively, like, of all the people here, this person is dressed the least fancily, almost like ragged even. And there's Fisher, who is an elven man, probably full blood, again, very long ears. Purple dress with a full tie, and like, he's very he's dressed fancily. And Homestead, an older looking gentleman with unmistakable robes of an arcane practitioner. The meeting starts off with Crown speaking. I've called this meeting to discuss the future of the Faceless. With the Inquisition gone, we have an opportunity to act, but we must do so quickly. I want to be able to keep them from Karam for much longer. Not with the people's growing tension. They will demand their re-entry soon enough, and when they do, we will have to be ready. At this point, Lash speaks up. Must we really get those bastards back in? If it were that easy, we wouldn't exist, believe me. I'll do all I can to slow them down, but until then I've already made plans to draw additional infrastructure under the guise of sewers. If construction is complete before the Inquisition is let back in, we'll be able to use these tunnels to secure people seeking asylum. Lash, again. Additional infrastructure. That'll take time. Moreover, we have in the coin. You will have all the coin you need. Do not forget who funds these things. Besides, construction is already underway. We're hoping to get the first of these new tunnels finished within a week. Fisher, how have recent developments affected our efforts? Our search for those in need is going well. We found more than a dozen folks in the last week. Without the Inquisition breathing down our necks, we're able to move them out a bit faster. We can be a mite less careful when approaching. We've even managed to find a few to help with the cause. At this point, Doc also speaks up. For the first time, we've managed to just pay normal transport ships and not have to smuggle people out through the city. It's been a swelling in the island-wide transport. I'm sure the Cathans appreciate. Without the need for delicacy, getting people out is it's never been easier than Homestead. I will admit the mass influx of individuals in need of relocation has proven challenging, but it has been made easier without Inquisition on our end. Although I fear that the Inquisition might prove suspicious if they catch wind of these transports. Lash, once more. These people's new identities are airtight legally. There's no way the Inquisition would be able to pin this as a mass exodus unless they were keeping track of more accurate census data than what Kara is capable of. They'd have to count the number of people in the city at all times and factor out travel in and out. The numbers of people in the city may change by, 100? 2? Either way, it's a busy city. Many just here for travel would easily make up the numbers. Still, Lash, we should redouble our efforts in securing new identities. Even getting new people to move into the city would help. The city is growing steadily in spite of all the people leaving. It will make it even harder to pinpoint the cause of their immigration and keep accurate census data. And yes, sir. Very good. Blush, I believe I put you in charge of our lycanthropic friends in chains for the Brightlands Festival. Yes, sir. Then why do we have reports of werewolf attacks in the city? Yes, that is why I brought Mask along. I gave her half the operation herself, and it appears that they had also put an end to those werewolf attacks. At this point, she messages you in your head. Don't worry. Tell them exactly what happened to the letter. I know you aren't to blame. So?
Yeah. Yes, well. So what had happened is that my fellow companions and I were at the Bright Moons Festival, and we heard howling off in the distance, and we happened upon a set of standard werewolves and a new variety that I have not seen before, of a giant variety.
Right.
And we slayed them.
Yes, it's a good thing you brought them along. There was one werewolf who escaped their chains. The others seemed to be outside our influence. And then the Crown just kind of looks at both of you, through the mask, and just kind of, instinctually, places their hand upon it, where the eyes are, and just... In any case, the werewolves who attacked did get killed rather quickly. Casualties were minimized, and despite increasing public's request for Inquisition return, it did also provide reasonable evidence that we aren't focused on their kind to those still loyal to them. Hopefully the Inquisition will remain unaware of us for some time to come. Now, unless anyone else has anything else to say, I believe we can call this meeting adjourned. Very well, then. Everyone leaves at different times, still keeping their identities hidden, and just rejoin the gala one by one. Eventually, the gala ends, and the rest of the guests just slowly start just heading out the door. Sin re-enters the foyer, and Elrin approaches all of you. I believe it is time for me to take my leave. I won't ask you to join me, but should you require an excuse to leave, I am here to provide that for you. Hello?
Hello?
Everyone just
I'm about to say,
stares at
that was said to
Elrin.
everyone, and I was waiting to see if anyone was taking the bait on that. No one?
I mean, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, you're outside already. But Jon has not even told tale about how he got Sacred Armband, I say as I flex and just show off this fucking nice, like, golded fucking armlet.
There will be more guys.
Thank you for the invitation, Elrin. It was quite a lovely evening.
I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. I trust that everyone's night in high society was enjoyable.
Yeah,
Has
very much
anybody
so.
seen Heinrich? I haven't seen him for a little while.
Who is Heinrich? I say as I grab the keg I busted my head into and just kind of hold it under my arm. This is going to be my trophy for this adventure.
I will say I have not seen Heinrich for quite some time. I believe I did watch a sphere of darkness cross by the foyer a few hours ago, though.
Oh dear.
That sounds like Heinrich.
Jon is confused.
There's always one such occurrence at one of these. It is actually quite stale.
Can we go a month without hemorrhaging a member?
Nope.
Heinrich is bleeding. Perhaps we should tend to him.
Ah! Losing a
In
little
any
bit of
case-
blood is good for you. Makes you make more blood. Got to replace old blood. Old blood can be bad.
Keep him honest.
He's technically not entirely wrong, but
Jon knows
any
these
case.
things.
I'm glad I'm glad that I brought you them. Shall we away?
The sooner I get away from that Dragon King, the better.
Away we shall.
Wait, there is dragon? Where?
You guys head out. You do have an opportunity to speak with Elrin more if you want to. If not, then we can just go our separate ways for the night.
Right.
Yeah, Gordon would like. That's right. So, Elrin, when do you
Okay.
think is the nearest opportune time that you can transport me to Vale? And if there's a cost involved, I'll pay.
The nearest available time. I have a permanent teleportation circle within my home.
There we go.
It wouldn't cost much of anything, but
What I can do is bring back materials for research, at the very least.
I would certainly appreciate it. Perhaps a few days. Unfortunately, I am rather busy with the new home. Apparently, some of my help had been assaulted by some of the cockatrices I was trying to breed.
Priorities.
Yes. But I do believe I could send you there with little consequence.
I'll hold you to it, Elrin.
You would better.
I'll visit you on the 11th.
The 11th.
2 days.
Yes. Sounds reasonable.
Alright, till then.
At this point, like, everyone just kind of goes about their separate ways. You guys probably go to the guild hall. At this point, it's pushing around like 11 or midnight, somewhere in there. Anything else anyone would like to do over the course of the night, or are we going to? Well, what am I talking about? Yeah. As you guys are walking to the guild hall, no, it's not when this happens. Okay, are we going to bed? Is that what's happening?
I believe that is what's happening.
Yes.
Aotearoa is going to make sure to write the names of the people he just made stuff for in his ledger.
Yeah. Okay, so soul stealing occurred.
Little did you know. No, I mean that is very reasonable. Lucian.
Yes.
Never mind.
All right.
Okay.
Wait till you realize it was a tabaxi named Stealer of Souls who fucked you up.
Jeez.
If only you would have written down his name.
Steals Q's soul. No, the night goes by without a hitch. It is a wonderful night's sleep for all of you, a nice long rest. Is there anything that anyone would like to do on this day?
Have you put more thought into that Horn of Brazdar that I was going to get enchanted?
Fucked up item, I love it.
Oh my god! Like, could you just make this middle finger any bigger, dude? Holy shit!
It seems that he's finding a way.
Oh my god. Dude, if we ever meet this guy again, he's gonna instantly want to gore your ass.
This is gotta be.
I would say for 1,000 gold, you could probably get it enchanted for that effect.
Cool. Done.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. All right. Is that all for anyone?
John would like to make end table out of cake he face smashed.
You know what? Make me a
Carpenter truth tuck, which
Yeah.
I do have.
Gordon.
What, you didn't think I was gonna just bring some random fucking barbarian onto the ship, not have him be somewhat useful, did y'all?
because you ship so often.
Yeah.
What the hell would the attribute be for this, actually, now I think about it?
Say dexterity
Okay.
for this.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean, yeah, it's already like most of the way there, so you just kind of get it the rest of the way there. It's a nice little end table. It'll hold almost an entire one of it. But basically, it'll hold a whole other keg on top of there, which, you know, good for you.
Johnny's happy with this. This will go everywhere John goes.
If that is it for anyone
I
tonight.
do want to. I'm assuming, you know, either at night when you guys return or whatever, I'll be there already.
Yeah.
I just want to walk up to Q and just like, let me get into fucking character again.
German. Think
I believe in
German.
you.
German.
Think Schnitzel.
What? Schnitzels. You will not believe. I find rumor of. I'm going fucking Russian again.
I know I'm bad like that.
I hate you, man. You're throwing me off.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Dennis, do some like German words to like get you into it, you know?
Hans, grab the Flammenwaffen.
I find the greatest gift I can return to you. But I failed in discovering its source. Although I think I know the family that owns all distribution rights. It is powder for your nose.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Heinrich, you didn't need to go out of your way to find a gift for me. I enjoyed making that armor.
I did not go out of my way. I actually had to go out of the way to not get killed by guards. But I know a different way of who owns it. And it is the, I forgot the name, Oscuro. They have the powder for your nose.
They do.
Oh god, no.
We are taking a detour.
Oh no.
I just put my arm over Q. Just imagine what your nose can do with the forge of gunpowder.
Have I heard of gunpowder? No. Okay.
Has to have.
It's more of a Kara thing.
We don't even have guns. They just call it powder right now.
Yeah, you're
Black
right.
powder.
Black powder.
Black powder? Okay, have I heard of black powder?
Ooh, black powder.
You know what? Maybe a fucking intelligence check, brother.
If he rolls high, I'm gonna be
You can
real.
use charisma. This is your. It has to do with your whole shtick. Absolutely not. It's more of a Kara thing.
Heinrich, tell me more about this powder. How is it going to help me in the forge?
I'm not scientist. I don't know. I just know it was talked in hushed whispers throughout the night while I was there. Many people do not want to talk about it. To me, only amongst themselves.
I can't imagine why, Heinrich.
I hear a voice. Never mind. So anyway,
Is that Ross Taylor?
a lot of people talking about it, which means it must be important. And those family are the only ones who have it. And I want you to have it, some of it. Not all of it, we're not greedy, but some of it.
If they're not willing to talk about it, and it's a powder, I wonder if it's some sort of flux if I add it to the forging process. If it would...
You can try.
I am just picturing
down.
a German officer, a Nazi officer in the fantasy world that just discovered an explosive black powder and just handed it to this freaking scientist that's going to eventually create the A-bomb. Oh, fuck, what have y'all done?
You know, it was nice having a boat.
Come with me and let's talk about these conversations. I'm very curious. I'm unsure what it has to do with my nose, but tell me more about this.
Well, you take some of it, similar to your white powder. You take some of it and then just up your nose, however way you do it. You know the process.
I don't feel like I've ever purposely put powder in my nose, but
I clearly remember you using chalk.
I consumed it with my mouth.
You know, it's semantics. Powder. You like powder. I'm trying to give you powder, but I don't have the powder. But I know who has the powder. Powder.
And you said it was these Oscuro people.
Yes. Yeah.
Perhaps I'm dreadfully curious. Perhaps we should find someone who can get some of this for us.
That's what I was trying to do, but like I told you, they're very hush-hush. They don't like to talk with outsiders about this powder.
Well,
But
if it's theirs,
Prince Cesar Ramon, or Obscuro, knows the powder. He has a ailing father, so if we can find doctor, then we can cure father and maybe get the powder.
his father was ill.
Yeah.
Well, my heart goes out to him. Did he say what with?
Did he say what with, Legion?
No.
Not even when I was eavesdropping?
Well, when we were eavesdropping, he suggested that he might have been poisoned.
Right. He thinks it was poison.
Poison? Well, if it's poison, I can potentially neutralize that. If it's something else, it may be best suited for a trained physician.
We can bring one along. Maybe we hire one for the day. Just in case.
Where do I know the name of Stro, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, you would probably, loosely, but it's like, especially like being here. The Oscuro family are the ruling princes of Lothani, which is another one of the Karen major cities.
Which island is that on?
The one that you're on right now, same one as our Tortana, is Kara.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Field trip. Sick. Heinrich, I feel like we could do something here. Perhaps we go search for a healer and see if we can help them at the very least, and if they seem fit to reward our behavior with this new type of flux, then perhaps I could. I'm curious.
Curious mind makes wonders work. We can go.
Perhaps in the morning when it's a better hour, but
Oh, yeah, of course, obviously. We need to rest up.
I really appreciate you going out of your way for me. You didn't need to.
I don't remember the last time anybody made something for me, so I want to return the favor.
Well, when we get this powder, I'll make sure you're there with me when I'm testing it out. Sharing the experience.
Of course. Thank you. It will be my honor.
And something to look forward to tomorrow. I didn't have any plans. Now I have a trip. Excellent.
It would take a little over a day, I think, by boat.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
I don't think we have anything planned currently as a
Right.
group.
Yes, we do. Gunpowder.
No,
And if
no.
we're gonna go get Q some gunpowder so you can throw it on a forged item, that's gonna be real good.
Honestly, you could probably get there, like, it would probably take you about as much time by boat as it would by foot. Actually.
Cool.
Like a little over a day.
Yeah.
Day and a half, you'll get there.
If we don't have anything else as a group, but I feel like we have other things.
Do we?
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, it doesn't sound like anyone has thought of anything else.
Oh, yeah,
And
actually.
I'm open to the idea.
If I'm going to be honest, I thought we were going to be guided somewhat.
We
There's
were.
Yeah, I
more
thought
gunpowder.
Somebody said gunpowder. The warlock overheard gunpowder.
Now,
Suggested
I
it to
will
the paladin.
say, I'm open to gunpowder. But that night,
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what we were expecting.
and it's not like don't do gunpowder, but this does happen tonight.
Great!
Just so we're clear,
Your wife's not at birth.
It is the 9th. I don't mean
Yes.
like tonight. I mean like tonight, next week, tonight. Today's the 9th. So the night of the 9th.
The 9th night.
The 9th of Snowfall. Fuck this real world. I only talk about D&D.
The 9th of the night was stabbed by the knife.
After you guys had already gone to bed, Lucian,
Yep.
you are met with a knock on the door, and a voice you recognize as Bertrand speaks softly.
Okay.
Lucian, I hate to bother you. Are you sleeping?
No, I'm awake, Bertrand. What's up?
We have an orcish man by the name of Gorthak asking to meet with you. Said it was urgent.
Oh, I will be right down. And
I'll send him up.
send him up. All right.
Eventually, some time passes. Eventually, the door opens, and in comes Gorthak. Wow. So this is where you've been staying when you're not out on your ship, huh?
Oh, at the guild. It's a great place.
Well, shit. Here I was gonna brag about my new place. Anyway, look, I think something shady's going down, man.
Something shady. How?
Well, I've been working, right? I've been doing... Since it started, feeling up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Started out, we were just fixing old trade houses with fire damage and building new docks, touching up some stonework here and there where it's been shit. Last week or so, we've been building a new set of sewers that connect along the north side of the city.
Right.
So here's the problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started a couple days ago. One of the workers just up and went missing. We were told they just didn't show up to work. Wouldn't be the first time it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it happened again. And again. Today, our 8th worker just vanished. We've been getting more people to work, plenty of it to go around, but I don't think these people are all just collectively deciding to leave. A few of them I chatted with, they needed the work.
You think there's something down there?
Well, that's the thing, right? They're not telling us. They're making up excuses. So I did some digging.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a few of their houses, their wives, and kids. Ain't seen them anywhere. Any of them.
Just up and left, huh? Or taken.
Strikes you as suspicious, right?
Yeah, very.
Now look, I ain't the adventuring sort. And I don't know too many people in your line of work, so I was hoping that you and your friends could help me out.
I would be more than willing to check it out.
I don't have much to pay you with, but I can see about working up some way to pay you.
It's for a friend, Gortha.
I appreciate it. I can take you to the work site, and if it's all the same to you, I'd rather get this done as soon as possible.
I don't think we have anything planned that is immediately urgent, like this is.
Store it in your note.
Then we should probably get going, if your friends are up to it.
Allow me to gather them. And what time is it? Is it late?
It's
It's
11:30.
probably, yeah, it's a little...
Is
It's
it
late. People have gone to bed.
Q's been asleep for 5 hours.
He has
He'll be
been
fine.
asleep for 5 hours, but I'm sure he's fine. We wake everyone up. We're like, hey, there's some shady shit. Let's go fuck it.
Why would you fuck shady shit? It doesn't sound very adventurous or fun.
Maybe
So, I mean, you gather everyone. Hey, so, you're Lucian's friends. I've seen a couple of you already. It's nice to meet the rest of you. Name's Gorthak Iron Fist. Shakes all your hands. I mean, he fills all you in on everything that you heard me tell him.
Oh, it's terrible that these people are missing. Do you have any more information on where they could have gone?
I don't know all too much about the workings behind all this, but I know from asking around that nobody saw the missing people clock out. Probably means they went missing in the sewers.
Sounds to be quite a bit of overtime if they still haven't clocked out.
Yeah, a bit too much. I'm
not sure the foreman would be very happy with all of that overtime.
I think they stopped counting.
Please stop making Jorn feel smarter.
In any case, I may not be as strong as y'all, but I can get the door open. Metaphorically.
I say we start looking as soon as possible.
This shall be first tale. Jorn forges with this group and will be grandest of all.
I wish I had time to prepare new spells, but I'm sure I can make do with what I've got.
It is. I mean, what spells did you wake up on the 9th with? Is basically.
Check my previous statements. Combat spells, let's go.
Combat fists.
In any case,
Hammer.
if the plan is to follow Gorthak to these new sewers and see what's going on, I believe we can end the session tonight, and we'll pick up hopefully next week, but if not, like a month from now.
Right? Jesus.
Yeah. That should be fun.
Right?
It should be.
Something different.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, sewers. Okay. What did we find last time we were in the sewers? Let me think. Oh, yeah, an illithid. What did we find before that? Oh, yeah, vampire spawn. Gee.
What's the worst that it could be?
But both interactions went extremely smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to continue that trend for some reason. I can't imagine why.
Not with that mindset.
You okay, we don't have Lambert with us anymore, who was, like, smart. We have a dwarf who gets off on bullshitting elaborate tales.
So then use that to your advantage and bullshit your way through the next sewer monster.
Right? Again, closest I've ever played a bard, and probably going to be as close as it ever gets for a long time. I love Bjorn, though. He's fun.
I wouldn't say that the party is not intelligent. I would just say that they make bad choices.
Goofy as fuck.
Yeah, goofy as fuck is what I would go with. That's why I specifically made Bjorn as he is.
I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah.
Later, Samurai.
1 hour and 56 minutes.
Suddenly you download fucking Cyberpunk and you don't want anything to do with me. I get it.
Download faster.
We waited 7 years for this!
Video.
1 hour and 56 minutes. And hopefully
Alright, I'm gonna go play Cyberpunk.
Right?
Oh my god. All about fuck off.
Cyberpunk.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Catch y'all next
Cyberpunk
week.
was announced when I was born.
Good God. Anyway, guys, that's it for this session. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with your friends. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go play that game that I've been waiting on for as I said, like 7 freaking years and more, because they kept delaying the damn thing. I'm gonna go play that and record it and, you know, show all the fun of that game. Probably, well, before you see these videos. Now I think about it. Holy crap, my scheduling is wonky in my head now I think about it. Ew. Anyway, once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, Cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. Which is definitely going to be Cyberpunk. Definitely going to be Cyberpunk. Thank God it's going to be Cyberpunk. Dear sweet Lord. Whew. We'll see you in Night City, Samurai.